Hello everyone, my name is Pranill from Resorts World Genting. We are in FUHU and today we're going to do a classic cocktail called the Old Fashioned. As it sounds, it's one of the oldest cocktails made with most simple ingredients. This cocktail is made with a bourbon, with sugar, bitters, and the skin of an orange. Talking about the bourbon, we're going to use Maker's Mark, which is a simple, smooth, and easy to drink bourbon. Uniqueness is the wax. Every bottle is hand dipped and the wax mold is not similar to each bottle. There's another interesting fact is the logo. This particular logo, which resembles three important things. One is the star, which represents Star Hill, which is the location in Kentucky where the distillery is. S is the producer, which is the Samuels family. And last but not the least is number 4, which represents the 4th generation. Hidden truth is, it is the 6th generation currently, but it is not changed in the logo. Now every bourbon bottle is made with a batch of 19 barrels. So it's a very small production. A lot of details have gone into the bourbon and it's aged, and also most important, it's made with a little bit of wheat in it, which makes it very palatable and easy to drink. To start the cocktail, we're going to use a teaspoon of granulated white sugar. Then we're going to use a little bit of bitters. Now, I've got 2 different bitters, which is the Angostura, which is the aromatic bitters. We don't need a lot of it, but we need just a little, so it gives a depth to the drink. I would always recommend you to use a spoon than to just dab the drink inside. And the second is fish oil, which is again a wonderful cocktail bitters. Not too heavy, but adds on a lot of flavor. So you can go a little bit easy on it, but not too much, because it could disappear the flavors of the bourbon. Now, next step, we're going to take a stiff orange. Please remember that the skin should be intact so that we get a lot of oils. Use a peeler. As you can see, a lot of oils coming out. Take the skin. We do not need much of the white one, which is the pit, because it's got a lot of bitters. We don't need that. So what we're going to do, we're going to spray the oils of an orange inside the glass, and then we're going to rim the glass. So it already starts to smell like a lot of oranges inside. Next, we're going to add just 2 cubes of ice, and then we're going to add just 20 ml of the bourbon. The recipe, generally you can go maximum to 60, but the drink is going to be made in 3 different stages, because that's how the ice breaks down the whiskey and also develops the drink. Now, the idea of the drink is to stir the drink so that it dilutes the whiskey. At the same time, it dissolves the sugar. Now, in a bit, I'm going to add more ice as the ice tends to dilute. And I'm going to teach you a quick trick about how to stir the drink. So we added more ice. To stir the drink, you have the back side of the spoon, which you're going to slide against the wall of the glass. Then you rotate it. Generally, when you talk about stirring in a kitchen, you generally stir like this, which is very, very difficult in bars. But professionally, how we stir is to hold the bar spoon with these 2 fingers. The ring finger you push behind, and it's a tick-tock motion. Tick and tock, tick and tock, tick and tock. So when you slide, then you stir, you do the same tick-tock motion. As you keep hearing the tick-tock behind your ears, you can see the drink is getting stirred and also getting diluted. The beauty of the Old Fashioned is to chill the drink because of stirring, and also to add ice, which dilutes the whiskey. So the whiskey actually opens up because of the ice and also because of the stirring. Now we add another 20 ml of the bourbon, and we stir. You could always ask me the question, why couldn't I directly put all the 60 ml and stir? Now what happens when I first added the 20 ml and stir, the first batch of whiskey which I put inside was a bit diluted. Now when I add the second 20 ml, it gives an equal balance between the diluted and the strong whiskey. So as you can see, the eyes are starting to behave and have a dance. We call this a dance in the glass with the eyes. We push the skin inside, we add more ice. So one thing about ordering an old-fashioned, you can never have the drink very fast. You may have to wait a bit, especially in a busy bar, because the drink needs a little bit of care and also time to prepare. So after adding the ice, the third round of 20 ml, right, then we stir. So you can also ask me a question saying, how long should I stir? The biggest idea and the most important fact is the sugar that is at the bottom of the glass. That needs to be dissolved. The ice needs to be diluted a bit. At the same time, the whiskey has to be opened up. So these three magic happens at the same time when the ice is being stirred in the glass. Any bits, we can keep it on side. We add a little more of ice. It already smells so good. And as I said earlier, you could do this particular drink with any old rum. You can do it with cognacs. You can do it with bourbons. You can do it with tequilas, because tequila old fashions are kind of trending. And with the method of stirring, if you learn the correct technique, it's easy to make a Negroni. It's easy to make any kind of stir drink, and if you see, there is not much of spillage, not much of effort into the drink. So now you can actually see there is no struggle between the eyes and between the whiskey. It's like a dance, you know, when we make the drink, we enjoy the feel because it just cooperates and blends in with each other, right? I think the drink is quite ready. We add a little bit of ice. A tinkle of whiskey, say just about 5 ml, just on the ice, so it gives up the best flavor. Last but not the least, we go to finish the drink. To finish the drink, take the same orange, take another wonderful peel, and we spray on 4 directions. It's like a news, not east, south, and west. So we spray inside towards the glass, A, B, C, and D. So this gives equal flavors throughout the glass and on top of the eyes of the oils of the orange. Rub it well on the rim, place it on top, and there goes a classic old-fashioned. Not too messy, just a wonderful color, no sugar at the bottom, just all diluted, and it's the best way to drink it is to just sip it. Please do not give a straw on this drink, because the idea is you smell the oils of the orange, then you take a sip and allow the flavors with the bitterness and the flavors of orange and the whiskey to just build in your mouth. A drink is a wonderful drink because you drink it with no other artificial flavors to it. You just build the whiskey up. So again, cheers to an old-fashioned, the most ordered cocktail of the current generation. Cheers.